Namaste. Um, I had a thought occur to me today, and it is something that has been kind of kept out of my main focus, my attention, as an occurrence which has happened, and that has been even with all the supermoons, with all the um, the super energy portals opening, with all the just blistering amounts of photonic light pouring in, and the ascension symptoms and the law and the endless. And there's been a lot of distractions, haven't there? There's been a lot of distractions. And it occurred to me there's more than one way to approach to, for one, identify a distraction, and for two, whether how to take the approach of to have an appreciation for a distraction. Okay, so what do I mean by appreciation? To acknowledge that it existed and to determine whether or not we are still caught up in it, whether or not we were caught up in it to start with. The distraction being what? The distraction being that which would take us away from our spiritual path, which is what we are on. So the distractions of this political season, for me personally, at this moment, I'm the still sane, calm, serene person I was on November 5th, 6th. You see what I'm saying? It happened. It was interesting. It was kind of a distraction, but it wasn't a side traction. It didn't pull me away, and I'm sure it hasn't. All of us. I mean, this is, yes. If it did anything, it pointed out the importance of our participating in this accelerated ascension that's happening now. So that being said, what was it I was saying anyway? Oh yeah, the distractions. Distractions, in a way, to me, are something that keeps us from becoming, in our practice, in our approach to ascension, keeps us from coming ritualized, keeps us from coming dogmatic, it keeps us in contact with our reality that we are in. Okay? It keeps us, we don't have to anchor in it, but we darn sure do need to know that it's there. We need to know it's there. We have to, we still have to eat, we still have to have shelter and such. So yes, it still has to be there. And the beautiful thing about a distraction, something that makes you go, oh my goodness, even up to the point of a WTF, is that it keeps us grounded to the point where we don't turn ascension into just another religion. Okay? My goodness, wouldn't it be a tragedy? It's each and every one of us on an individual path that we are placed on. I can't remember if I placed myself on it, or if I tripped on something and fell onto it, or whatever it is, whatever began it, I'm here. And I am so grateful. But I just kind of thought I'd toss that out there. Distractions. 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 So they can be a beautiful thing. They can be opportunities to connect with things on our path. Distractions may be something that was purposely placed on our path for us to learn from. I never thought about that one. There are other hands in play here besides our own. So, yes, where does this energy come from? You know, and we keep at a point until we learn what the point was there to teach us, and then we move on. It's kind of interesting, and you're not careful, you can just sit and spin your wheels all day on this. But okay, wait a minute. I often say this to some. I said, just breathe. Okay. Okay, I just breathed. It's interesting. That was kind of bouncing around inside a lot of space that's inside my head. And it's kind of ricocheting around. I said, good place to talk this through is to look at a camera and maybe someone else can identify with it. Hopefully, if anyone has any ideas or impressions or whatever, feel free to tell me. Okay, we are a tribe, and the guru is within each and every one of us. It's not on a computer screen. Okay, and as we strive to connect with that guru, to remember why we're here, to enjoy the fact that we are here, being blessed at this fantastic magical time in place. I hope all are well, keeping up with our meditations and keeping our energies going, and take time to pause every now and then, especially at night when you lay down to go to sleep. Hold your fingers about this far apart, okay, arm's length over you, with the lights off in your room. It's never but it may be pitch dark, and just kind of softly gaze and then softly look past, and you'll feel the heat begin to rise. I feel it at the backs of my fingers and hands, and then a light begins to glow around it. Is that amazing? Try it. You can do it. That's your light body, and it's becoming activated. I know it is. But try it and appreciate it, and look at it. Do it often. Play with it. Hold your hands up there, and then when that light, move your hands out of the way and watch the light still be there. Yes, this is an amazing time. I can't recall doing that until last couple years anyway. So again, I hope all are well. I hope you're hitting your stride again. Hope your stride wasn't, probably most of you didn't even hiccup through all this nonsense that we went through. But anyway, to some it wasn't nonsense. And I'm sure, well, nonsense, that's kind of a harsh term, isn't it? But hang in there. Hang in there. There's going to be those that need us. We're going to need each other. Oh, we're going to need each other. So let's stay in contact. Let's stay close and stay heart-centered. Drink lots of quality water. Okay? Namaste.